Hello, today we are going to be learning how to do odd and even consecutive integer problems. We're first going to be doing odd integers, which this is what it looks like. The common difference is that it is plus 2 every time, same with same with even integers, but we're going to be learning how to do odd integers first. Next. So this is our first problem. It says find 4 consecutive odd integers that the sum is 152. So because is 152, it means that we have to find something that is equal to 152. And it says 4. So if we remember from the last slide, it is the common difference of 2. So we start with x, and then we add x plus 2, because x plus 2 is equal to x plus 2, and you continue adding 2 to each x with whatever number. So the next one would be x plus 4, and then x plus 6, and that will equal to 152. So essentially, this is what each one looks like, because that is our entire sequence. And now we will be combining like terms. So we're just going to add all our x's together, which will give us 4x, and our numbers, which will give us 12, equal to 152. We subtract 12 on both sides to get 4x alone. But now we have to get x alone, so we divide 4 on both sides. And now x will equal to 32, which it means our x is, no, not 32, it should be 35, sorry. 35, x is equal to 35, and let's just write out these parts. This x plus 2 means it's 35 plus 2, which will give us 37. I'm going to rewrite on the right side. X equals 35, x plus 2 equals to 35 plus 2, giving us 37. X plus 4 is equal to 35 plus 4, giving us 39. And then finally, x plus 6 equals to 35 plus 6 equaling to 41. And this is our consecutive order. And these are specifically are the numbers. And if you add all of these up together, you'll get 152. This is our second problem. This is find 3 consecutive odd integers so that the sum of twice the first, the second, and 3 times the third is equal to 152. So this one's a bit more detailed. So twice the first basically just means 2x. And then the second, it just stays the same, and 3 times the third. Our second will just also remain as x plus 2. And 3 times the third means 3 times plus 4 in the inside, which will give us 3x plus 12. And twice first basically means 2 times x. So it will give you 2x. Anyways, now we're just going to write it into a sequence. And of course equal to 152. And now we combine like terms. All of our x's combined will give us 6x, And all of our numbers combined will give us 14 equal to 152. 152, subtract 14 on both sides to get 6x alone, which will give us 6x equals to 138. And then to get x alone, we divide 6 on both sides. So x will equal to 23. And now to find the numbers that will equal to 152, we we add all, we have x equals 23. And then, oops, forgot to write 23 plus 2, wait, no, whoops. It would not go by that. It would be 2x. But we replace our x with 23. So we don't go by like x equals to whatever, and then x plus 2 equals whatever, x plus 4 equals whatever. We just go by these ones that our problem tells us to. Except for the second, because it just says the second, it doesn't have anything that changes. So 23 plus 2, and then 320 in parentheses 23 plus 12. So 2 times 23 give us 46. 23 plus 2 gives us 25. And 3 times 23 gives us 69. But add 12 will give us 81. And then all of these three numbers combined should give us 152. Because 81 plus 25 gives us 106 plus 46, which will give us 152. And these are your problems. Try and solve them. And now we will move on to even consecutive integers with IB.
Okay, so now that Caitlin has gone over consecutive odd integers, now we're moving on to even integers. So it's similar. The first integer is x, second integer is x plus 2, third integer x plus 4, etc. So you can see the pattern as x plus, and the number increases by 2 each time. So let's move on to a practice question. Find 3 consecutive even integers whose sum is 30. So we know they want a sum of 30. Let's write that. 30 equal, and they want 3 integers. So first one is x, second one was x plus 2, and then the final one was x plus 4. So now we combine like terms. So we combine the x's. So let's put 30 to the side. So we combine the x's. There are 3 x's, so it'll be 3x, and you add the 2 and 4 because they're both their own number, and that gives you 6. So 3x plus 6 equals 30. Now we want to isolate the x so we can find out the first integer. So we subtract 6 on both sides. So 30 minus 6 would be 24. And that 24 would equal 3x because positive 6 minus 6 gives you 0. And in order to get the x, you want to get rid of the 3 by dividing 3 on both sides, because you do the opposite sign of what it is, because it's 3 times x. So opposite of multiplication is division. So you divide 3 on both sides. So it'll be x equals 8. So now you know your first integer is 8, but it's asking for the 3 consecutive integers. So you would plug in 8 to the second, which was the formula x plus 2. So we're right here. First integer, 8. second integer, x plus 2. So now that we know 8 is x, 8 plus 2 gives you 10. And then the third integer was x plus 4. And we know the x is 8, so plug in 8, 8 plus 4 gives you 12. These are your 3 consecutive even integers. So if you add all these up, they should give you 30. 10 plus 8 is 18. 18 plus 12 is 30. So this is your final answer. These are your 3 consecutive integers. Okay, moving on to the next example. John has a board that is 3 feet long. He plans to use it to make 4 shelves whose lengths are to be a series of consecutive even numbers. How long should each shelf be in inches? Okay, so let's assign the variables. So this time they're asking for 4 shelves. So 4. So we have x as the first integer. So I'll put 1 for first shelf. X plus 2 for this length for the second shelf. X plus 4 for the third. And finally, for the first shelf, it will be x plus 6. Okay, so now we convert 3 feet into inches because the final answer is asking for inches. So there's 12 inches in a foot, so 12 times 3 gives you 36. So that'd be 36 inches that he has. And then we know all 4 shelves are going to equal to 36 inches. So we plug these in. So x plus 2 plus x plus 4. And finally x plus 6. Plus 6 equals to 36 inches. Now we combine like terms like the first question. So all the x's added up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 x's. So that'd be 4x. You add the whole numbers. 2 plus 4 plus 6 is 12. So 4x plus 12 equals to 36. And just like before, you want to get rid of the 12 because you want to make sure the x is all by itself. So if you subtract 12 on both sides, it'll be 4x equal to 24. And then you want to get rid of the x. You want to isolate the x by dividing both sides by 4 because multiplication, the opposite of multiplication is division. Hold on a second. Okay, so 24 divided by 4 gives you 6, so x would equal 6. So your first term would equal 6. And just like before, we're going to plug it in to find the other 3 shelves. So we have x plus 2. And if you plug in 6 as x, that gives you 8. And then for the third shelf, it's x plus 4. So you know the first x is equal to 6. So 6 plus 4 is 10. So that's the length of the third shelf, 10 inches. And the next one is going to be x plus 6. And you know x is 6, so 6 plus 6 is 12. So these are your 4 lengths of your shelves. If you add them up, they equal to 36. Now the next part is your turn. These are your practice questions. And that will be it for today. What we learned today was odd and even consecutive integer word problems. That's it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.